All right, so we just finished talking about TradingView. Now we're going to talk about NinjaTrader. And one of the things with NinjaTrader is probably the most commonly used platform by a lot of proprietary trading firms. And if you are looking into funded accounts, you probably want to become familiar with NinjaTrader. And the one thing that you have to do now for NinjaTrader is you have to basically install the platform. It's not a web enabled platform. They do have a mobile app, uh, but it's the platform that I think is really great. It has a lot of great features that I use it every day. It's my go-to platform for trading and execution because it's designed to trade futures. It has a lot of speed and it's really good. So it's basically free for you to use, and you can add a lot of indicators to it. You know, as opposed to TradingView, you can only have three indicators. The main difference is that this is a platform that you will have to use a Windows computer. It's not available for Mac. So you know, the one thing, you know, they do have a lot of good information here how to get started. Uh, you know, you like I said, you don't have to buy the platform. It's free. Uh, TradingView is also free up to three indicators. If you want to use more than three indicators, then you will have to subscribe to a membership, as you saw in the previous demo that I did. But in here, you know, with the platform in NinjaTrader, you just go here. You have to basically create an account with them to be able to. You don't have to deposit any money, but for them to be able to give you the file so you can install the application in your computer, and from there, then you'll take on and do anything you need to do in order to comply with the things that you need to comply to follow the trade plan and things like that. So once you're here, you just go, uh, you know, and this overview. Well, they have a lot of great stuff there. Uh, you know, the one thing that I always you know, they do have in courses and things like that, how to do all of this and live streams and things like that. So I'm not promoting NinjaTrader, but if you are going to be trading futures, this is basically a good way to start platform trading, and they show you a lot of things. So let's assume by now that you have already installed NinjaTrader and you are ready to go. There's also a link that I posted for this inside the course. So you will just go there and it'll show you how to use all these different things, and you know, it's a great application. Just to summarize, but again, I got no affiliation with it, so you can execute the way that you want. So I do have chart templates already made that you can just basically plug and play. But let's go. Most importantly, you know, let's assume that you have the platform set up and everything, and all you need to do at this point is create a chart. So I'm gonna basically go and show you how to create a chart in NinjaTrader. Pretty simple stuff. All right, so let's pretend that you know, when you go create a chart, basically you go in the application, you click on New Chart. Here you're gonna select the instrument. If it's not there, you can just look for. In this case, I'm gonna type ES, and we're looking for the ES E-mini 500, and it's gonna show up in here. Like I said, you'll have um, normally let's do minutes, and let's do 30 minutes, 5 days of information, and we're gonna do a candlestick. So basically, that would probably do the trick. So we're gonna see what it shows up with that. So because I have a template saved up by default, this is how as the indicator is going to look like, which is pretty much by default. So whatever default is going to be there, and basically you will see whatever you have predetermined. In my case, I'm just going to go and delete everything that I got here. So see, I have predetermined indicators in here already. So I'm going to remove all of that, and you will see what you're left with. You're left with this. And
Order filled.
that's basically what you're going to be seeing. Nothing at all. Just the candlesticks and the price. So so we just did basically that. Just create a new chart. Now we're gonna select the instrument. In this case, you can type the ES or the NQ, which are the instruments that we normally type in here. So I'll look for the NQ, and it shows me the NQ. Again, you don't. I would just want you to understand this, but you don't necessarily have to create a new chart layout because I'm going to provide that to you as well. And here you go and select the time frame. So that's the instrument there. We have a candlestick chart. There's different ways to change the width of the bars, the separation, and everything. So you can just do that. If we want to change the time frame, we can just select the time frame here for whatever time frame we want to look for in here. So you can see this area. Um, then to add indicators, you just got to right click. It's going to give you these options here where it says indicators. And we're going to add some indicators that come with the platform. One of them is the price line. So I just price line indicator in here. And this one, what it will do is pretty simple. It's just going to draw a line here where the price is. Because I like seeing that line. Obviously, the market is closed right now, so we're just going to just leave it that way. You can see the line right there, and you can change it to any color that you like. In here, let's say that you want to add another indicator, so we're just going to look for one more. Uh, let's just go with the RSI. Um, I know you guys are probably asking yourselves like, "Hey, what is going on with all these indicators that I see on YouTube and uh, everywhere else and so forth?" And this is how they get added. You just see them in here, and I'm not a big indicator guy, so you won't see me using many indicators. Um, Occasionally, I will suggest that you use certain things, but not necessarily the way that I trade. We go to 5 minutes. We can see a little bit more information here in terms of indicators to be added. So you can once you do this, you can save. Right click. If you see what it says templates here, you can just save that template as just put the name, whatever name you want, and it will save a template. So when you open up another chart, if you want to use that template, it automatically populates everything that you have in there. You don't see any buy and sell buttons in here in NinjaTrader, but it is really important because what you do here is as you go through the options here, this one is the different type of bars. Uh, this is the drawings, different drawings that we have here. For example, let's just pick here a horizontal line. We do that line right there. Click on the line, and you can move the line anywhere that you like, and it will be right there. You can change color. You double click on it, and you can change anything that you want. That line, and it'll plot that line for you exactly where you want it. You can move it around and things like that. Um, you can maximize here, make it a little bigger. And if I click here and I click here, it just makes the chart a little bigger. Or you can just drag your screen and compress the time, and it will compress everything for you automatically. You can also drag the screen, which is pretty cool. Uh, Here you can decide whether you want a local or global pointers, or I forgot how it's called, but whatever. You get this little line here. And you have here basically a data box. It just tells you where the market opened and the candle that is printing. It will tell you everything that you need to know in there. Basically, the information that is here and here is consolidated in here. I don't use this, so um, you know, again, I'm not getting a lot into details as to why. Um, we right now, you can see, when you move to a candle, how the different values change in that data box. Uh, this one is the one you need to remember the most, and is chart trader. You'll click here and go where it says chart trader in here. Make sure that's on, because it'll make it a lot easier. Like, for example, if you want to buy, you can just buy,
Order filled.
and you know you can just move your stop loss and you take profit. That's the one thing why I like NinjaTrader. This is called the ATM strategy here. You can just, I have a bunch of strategies saved up, uh, but it'll help you to get in and out of position, and it will show you here your profit and loss, and it's really easy to use, because you can drag. Is Let's just say we're in a trade and you want to drag your stop loss or your take profit, as opposed to having to like manually change it. You can just drag this thing here and automatically do that. And the execution in NinjaTrader is pretty fast. So your chart should look like this when you have it all set up. And this is all really you need to know about NinjaTrader. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of different other things that you can learn in the link that I'm sharing with you. Uh, but a lot of this information that you see is accessible through the right click. You can take a screenshot here if I ask you for one, save the screenshot and save it in a file, and it's gonna save it as a PNG. Let's just say I'm gonna save this one here on the pictures, and I'll just save that one there, and I'll show you how it looks when you open it up. You go to pictures, and it would basically look like this. See, this is the picture, and this is the actual chart. So, very nice screenshot there. It says NinjaTrader here at the bottom, and everything else. I mean, even though you don't see it here, when you take the screenshot, they want to make sure they get that credit for. But it will show you indicators that you have on the top there. I'm surprised it doesn't say the time frame, which it will be really helpful. Even though it says it on the description of the picture, it doesn't actually screenshot the time frame, even though that's a very important piece of information. But anyways, like I said, it's not a tutorial about NinjaTrader, but the most important is the levels. So in the other platform in TradingView, I show you how to load up the indicator and have the different levels plotted in here. One of the disadvantages that you may have in NinjaTrader is that you're going to have to do. I don't have an indicator that you can just plug in the levels for NinjaTrader, so you're gonna have to do a lot of lines, and you're gonna have to basically move the line to the levels that I give you. So if I say, hey, pivot is 618, like it was on Friday. So you can just double click this and change the number to 618, and you're all set. Apply 618. It's right there. It doesn't have a name here, so um, you're basically gonna have to get creative with it. But good thing is that you have me, so I can help you to get creative with these things. So that's another indicator that I use, which I'm gonna post a link on how to use. And this one is by a company called Ninja .com, and it's called the horizontal line label. So if you add this indicator to your NinjaTrader, um, see, we already had three indicators here, and you can add a lot more. We have to basically, let me just deactivate these things here. And this one is probably very important. And the reasons for that is because let's just do custom style. So I just uncheck these two things, custom style here, and make sure that this line right here, insertion tag delimiter, this is a hyphen. So I'm going to show you why that is important. See, the difference here is that when I had a line before, it didn't have a number, didn't have a price tag in it, and now it does have a price marker. Now, the cool thing is that if I tell you that pivot is 17618, you double click on this, see what it says, the tag here, you can just put a hyphen space, and you can type here daily pivot, for example, and let's just say that this is the name that you want to put to it. I mean, that's the one name that we go by. Let's just make sure that in here you select all charts. So this line that we're putting in here, it will show in all different charts from the NASDAQ 0324. Now we have a name on the line and a price. So in that way you stay organized. Otherwise you would just have a line, and that would not help you to identify things the way that you should be identifying it. So you'll get a little lost. So you'll have to do those lines manually. As you can see here, I've done all the lines. Uh, Weekly pivot, weekly target 1, target 2, target 3, and things like that. So I got lines in there. Every time you compress the chart, if you go back here and click the F, it would just basically reset the chart, or reset the view. But this indicator, I'm gonna, like I said, put the link here, how to get it. Or probably I would just put the zip file in the NinjaTrader setup. It's the only one that you need to add. Everything else will come here by default, and you will have basically the same outcome that I would like for you to have in TradingView. Once you do the lines once, all you have to do is basically change the values every week. So what I mean by that is, if tomorrow the weekly pivot, when I post the weekly plan, changes, what you have to go is come back here, go to the anchor, and let's just say I'm making it 17,650. Click OK and apply. F, and then let's go to 16,750, and you see the line right here, weekly pivot. So it's right there, and you don't have to worry about it once it's there. Or what you can do is just the weekly plan levels, you don't have to change them. Now another thing that you can do is, like, once you customize this, you can just leaving in there the way they are. You can have your weekly levels basically, let's just say dashed, or you can have them dotted, and you can actually change your opacity, whatever you want. I mean, you can customize this thing the way you want. So it looks a lot cleaner. You can see how the lines look a lot cleaner. It doesn't look too big. I just say I wanted a 2. So you can see now how things look a lot cooler. If that's actually a fact. We can differentiate your daily levels from your weekly levels. And let's just say that you want to do weekly take profit number 3. So you see how I'm dragging this, and I just drag this back here. Let's put this, so weekly TP number 3. So I go here and I change the line. I make it, you know, I think I did dot 50%. And you can see how it changed. And then now you have your weekly level here, so it looks a lot cleaner. So you can do that once you have those labels and everything. All you have to do is every week just change them, and everything is set for you. Uh, Very important, save the template. Every time you make changes, put a name to it, and then that way you don't have to worry about where did the template go because you lost the chart or whatever the case may be. So the last thing is, if I share a template with you in NinjaTrader, and I tell you, hey, all you have to do is get the file that I'll share with you. Is normally a .xml file, and so you basically will have to come here. You have to go to your documents. You gotta go to NinjaTrader 8, and then once you're here, templates, then you're gonna have to go to chart, and then here is where you're gonna basically insert the template that I going to be sharing with you. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this here because this is the path that you need to follow to make sure that you copy the templates in here. For example, I have a new template that I just created today, and if I want to load that template here, I just go here on templates, load, and then I'm gonna look for, I believe it's called clean, not JD clean, ABCD, cleanest zones. So if I load this, so you see how my chart just loaded. Very, very cool chart. This is the last one that I created. I will be, obviously closing this anytime. And then what it does is, if you have the indicators saved up in your computer, it will automatically bring all the indicators once you apply the template. So you can see them right here. So whatever thing indicators I share with you, which I will, you will have that automatically in there by default, and it will just show up in here just the way that I have it in my charts. So that's basically is it about NinjaTrader. If you want to make this one yours, you just go back here, templates, save as, and then just put a name to it, and it'll be cool. So that's basically all you need to know about NinjaTrader. And like I said, we shared the link with you, so you can feel free to go and do some more research about the platform. Plenty of resources. I will share the ones that are important, but other than that, pretty simple stuff. All right, guys. Thank you, and see you later.